What's up guys, I'm UTBEAST, and on today's video we are going to see what this fidget spinner can cut through. Alright guys, so we're in the shop here. I'm just going to explain briefly what we're doing here. So I got a couple objects here, I guess you could say. I got a couple objects here. I got a water bottle, which is going to be our plastic. We're going to see if the fidget spinner can shoot through that, or not shoot, cut through this. We got our ceramic. This is a cute little bird. Yes, we're going to cut it with the fidget spinner. Hopefully it survives because it's just super duper cute. This is an old phone case. It's a Pelican case. It was pretty good. I used it for like a year and a half. And it's pretty damaged already, but we're gonna cut it, see if it'll, you know, the fidget spinner, the metal fidget spinner will do anything. And then we got our metal, which is, this is just like an aluminum pie tin, and I mean we could try if it does cut through this easy, something a little bit heavier, but I don't think it's gonna do anything to the aluminum pie tin. I really don't think it's gonna do anything. It's just gonna go, yeah, it's just not gonna do anything. I really don't. I mean, I don't know, maybe, but this is our little contraption. This is a perfect clamp for this. It'll hold it pretty good. I got it clamped down. The bad thing is, if this comes off, I'm in trouble. And it's gonna be funny for you guys, but for me, it's not gonna be funny, and it's gonna hurt if it comes flying at me like a ninja star, you know? Ninja's popping out throwing spinners at me. Anyways, but that's our setup. That's what we're gonna do. We got all four things: the plastic, the ceramic, the aluminum or metal, and our plastic phone case just for fun. And wood. I forgot wood, but you know what wood looks like. I got a piece of wood. We're gonna see if it'll cut through it. So let's get started. The first one, because that is gonna be a piece of paper, and we'll work our way up. We're gonna cut through the piece of paper and see if it can do that. I'm pretty sure it will. And then we'll work up our way up to the harder materials or objects. So let's do it. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. See, look at that. I did tear it, but I'm having a hard time holding it so it doesn't come off. So, but it did cut it. It did cut it. That's pretty good. A couple gashes. Let's try the water bottle now. Alright guys, so I'm having doubts about this, that it could cut, or the fidget spinner could cut this, but we're gonna try it. We're gonna try it, guys. So let's see. If it does, we'll know, because water is gonna be going and flooding the whole darn place. But yeah, let's just try it. We'll see if it'll actually work. Oh yeah, it did cut it. It did cut it right there. It actually cut it pretty darn good. I'm getting water everywhere too. Gotta take this off. Look at that. It actually cut the darn thing pretty good. Oh, it actually made a slit. Look at that. It made a slit in it. That is crazy. Alright, we're gonna toss this to the side. Let's try this. This could be explosive. I'm a little scared, but here we go. You guys can see that? Oh, this is gonna be intense. Holy crap! It cut it right in half. I thought it was gonna shatter everywhere, but it just cut it right in half. Look at that. Look at that. Holy cow. Split our little cute little birdie in half. Oh man, look at him. He's still cute though. Alright, let's try it. Let's try it this way. We're gonna cut it this way, see if it'll do it. I think this is the best one that it can cut through or chop through a little bit, because these things are spinning so fast that right once it gets in between this, that impact power is going straight through it. Like all that power that's in these blades is just slamming into it. So let's do it one more time, see how it goes. Oh man. Ow. Dang, that thing is just flying. This stuff is pretty, that stuff ain't really that hard, but it is still cutting through it. Alright, the phone case. We gotta try the phone case. Now, this is pretty hard phone case. I don't think this is gonna go straight through it at all. Like, this thing will hold up. I mean, this is a Pelican. It's a good game. It's not gonna go through it. All right, here we go. Our spinner's still holding strong. Here we go. Oh, it did scratch it a little bit, but not really. All right, attempt 2 on the phone case. Yeah, it's doing nothing to it. See, this is pretty hard plastic, so I don't know. I didn't think it would do anything, but... Alright, so the first one that we did was the paper. I don't know, I was trying to explain it, but you might not have been able to hear me very well. I doubt you could. But, so we did the paper, and it was able to take some of the impact because I wasn't holding it very steadily. Like if it was 2 people holding it apart, like pulling it apart and then having me cut through it, it would have gone through it easily. But it still cut it by me just holding it with one hand, so that's still good. The second one was the water bottle. Let me pick that up right here, and it did cut it. It did cut it. I mean, that's not like, you may not be super impressed with that, but hey, that's plastic, like, and it's able to take some of the impact pretty well. But I'm just surprised because it actually cut it like a slit in it. So that was pretty cool. Third one that we did is the iPhone case, my old iPhone case, and it more just wasn't abrasive. It just kind of just, you know, right past it. The phone case, no problem. Right there on the back, a couple scuffs. I can't get it going fast enough. It's like, if it was like what are they called? The rotary grinders or whatever, I think they're called. Like the blades that spin around. We have some in here in the shop. So if it was like that, where it was a motor and it kept spinning and didn't just stop because the air, like if it was a motor pushing it, it would have gone through it. But with the spinner, it just doesn't have enough of that action to keep it going, and so it's because it's just air pushing it, so it doesn't have enough momentum keeping it going, I guess I'm trying to say. That was a long explanation, sorry. But yeah, the phone case really didn't do anything, or the spinner didn't really do anything to the phone case, so that's too bad. I wish it would have just blazed right through it. I gotta say, it is pretty freaking scary, because you think the thing's just gonna pop off and go right through you. Like, I'm glad we're testing it to know that it won't do that. And then, well, no, and then we did, I might have had them out of order, but we did do the ceramic. Our cute little birdie's shattered. Death of time. What is this? It's 1:10, 1:05. Time of death. Poor little birdie. Yeah, it shattered right through that. I think it was more the impact power. It wasn't really even cutting through. It was just hitting it super hard, and I was kind of trying to help it too. But so that's that. My recap of the, what was that? 1, paper. 2, water bottle. 3, ceramic. 4, phone. So 4. Recap of the 4 that we've done already. Now we're gonna do the metal and the wood. So stay tuned. Let's do it. All right, we're down to our final 2 objects that we are going to try to cut. We got our wood. We got our aluminum pie tin. Let's see if it'll cut it. The spinner can cut this. Let's see if we can cut it. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. So it did kind of, when it impacted, it kind of left a mark, but nothing too big. Let's try it again. Oh, that's a pretty big gap. All right, so you can see right here, that's the first one. This, it kind of indented because of the impact, I think. This is the second one. I kind of just lightly went over it, and that kind of cut it a little bit. So it does kind of have some cutting power. And this one, I kind of just slammed it on it, and it impacted pretty good right there. That's a pretty good impact. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get any further than that. It'll take a, if you're using a fidget spinner to cut through something, you're in trouble, because this ain't gonna do anything. So, alright, now to the pie tin. Let's see if it can cut, the fidget spinner can cut through the pie tin. I mean, I feel like this is possible. What do you guys think? I don't know. Let's see if it can be able to cut this. It's metal on metal, fidget spinner against pie tin. Not Titan, pie tin. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah, left a pretty good gash. Here we go. Here's that. That's the first attempt right there. Left a pretty good indentation. It did not cut through it though. Let's try it one more time. I'm just gonna kind of try to saw through it, and we'll see if it'll do anything that way. Okay, it really stopped the blade pretty quickly. So you can see the scratch though, so it did scratch it. All right, let's try one more where I just impact it, see if it'll cut through, because that was pretty close. Oh yeah, buddy. Look at that. It did cut through it. It did cut through it right there. You can see the small hole. I don't know if you could see it, but it's right there. I put my finger right there. It did cut it. That's interesting. Thanks guys for watching. I just realized I did not film an outro for this video, so here you go. Thanks for watching. It was a little bit of an interesting little experiment to see what these fidget spinners could do, like what they could cut through. They didn't really cut through any of them. It was more the impact power of the spinner, but it is what it is. Thought it was interesting. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you will, if you want. Have a great day. See ya. Look, this could be like a weapon in a video game. Look, it has the air hose and then the freaking spinner, man. This thing's dangerous.